Hey LEGO fans, it's Jang here from jangbricks.com with a LEGO Legends of Chima set review. This is a double Speedors set. It's set number 70011 called Eagles Castle. Comes with 369 pieces and it costs roughly 35 to 40 bucks in the US. Kind of varies depending upon where you buy it because it's been out for a little while. It was officially released for the early 2013 series. Let's go ahead and get into the components and check out what this comes with. As always, you get your ripcords. You get a yellow one in this case for the lion tribe and a red one for the wolf tribe. You get 12 pieces of chi here because this is a 2 Speedor set. Normally it's 6 pieces for a single Speedor, but now you're going for 12. And then you get the cards, and here are the ones for Lennox. Just hit the pause button if you want to look at these more carefully, more closely. They all have the same thing on the back. And then here's the set for Warriors. Once again, hit the pause button if you want to look at these carefully. I'm going to move on. Here are the spare weapons included for non-tournament play. This one is the chi weapon for Lennox. It's called Fangius, and I really like the way that they got that 90-degree angle in there without hardly any gap by using the backpack adapter piece that's used for minifigs, and it just has a nice large size fang on it. I actually like even better the look of this one, which is called Maulus, M-A-U-L-U-S. It's for mauling, which is for Warriors, and this one has the 2 small teeth, and they used a little set of binoculars to pull that off. And also the handle is a 3 long reddish brown lightsaber blade, so it's shorter than normal, makes it nice and compact, really fits in the hand very well. You get 2 lances for kind of jousting between the 2 characters, and on the lion tribe side they call it a staffa, whereas on the wolf tribe side they call it a stakuku. It's the exact same piece, just with a different color, and then they also give you a couple of spears, but again, they call them different things, but they really are the same thing. Here's Lennox himself. He's a pretty good looking figure for the lion tribe. Has the proper fierceness of the lions, really looks serious and gets their kind of ferocious underlying nature, captures that pretty well in the face. Sorry about that. And has good printing on the torso, although they don't give him anything to wear, so this is not a very high-end minifigure as the Chima figures go. Here's one of the faces, and then here's the alternate face on the other side. As always, you don't really see much of that, but at least you get kind of the eye expression shows through the mask, and a little bit with the angle of the eyebrows too, so that's pretty cool. Warriors has a similar setup with basically not having any accessories, except he does have the cape, and I feel like that makes him feel or look cooler, just because capes always make, especially bad guys, makes them look cooler. You can see white on the side too, kind of indicating some of the texture of the fur. That's pretty cool. I like the head, how it's done. I don't like the snout so much. The mouth, I feel like it could have used a little bit more detail, but overall still a pretty good figure. And this is what he looks like on one side. That looks kind of sad. And he also looks very much like the lions and just the face there. But on this side, okay, there we go. That's wolf all the way. So you get 2 very distinctly different options there, but again, you only see a little bit of that facial expression through the outer headpiece. Here's Lennox's Lion Tribe Speedor. You can see that it's in the nice bright yellow color, and it has the pretty typical markings for Lion Tribe items. And then for the power-up on the back here, it's called a serrat. It's basically a pair of serrated blades on either side, which can be used for cutting through a little bit of kind of opening up the path. If you kind of drift through a turn, you kind of cut through some of the foliage around the sides. It's also useful if you're doing an actual weaponized battle between 2 Speedors. They show it on the card that it would cut off your opponent's power up or possibly do damage to their speed orb. So that's pretty cool. It doesn't really help with the stability very much. If you get them exactly right, at least it will stand up, so that's good for display, but doesn't really do much of anything during play. And then here's Wariz's speed orb, and this one looks really good with the metallic silver color and has a good amount of print, a few different colors used in there, a little bit of texture that just gives you a little bit more depth. I think that looks pretty good, but this one is not able to stand up on its own at all due to the design of the Nitronox little speed boost, little nitro boost back here. It's basically a little small rocket. You can turn this though. It's a good thing. Kind of interferes a little bit more with his cape if you do want to keep his cape on. You have to be careful if you don't want to crease it. You see I'm almost about to crease it there. It's so close. But if you get it just right there, there you go. That is the secret technique to getting this to stand up. Ewald is included also as a minifigure to kind of oversee the proceedings going across this particular part of the tournament. And you can see he has the nice print, the emblem print on the top of the outer headpiece with that nice gold color. It's a very nice looking headpiece. Very kind of subtle, the difference between the gold and the yellow for the beak here. I like that. Does not have chi crystal in the chest piece, but has the nice long robes. It's nice, although this character is not really going to do anything except just stand there, like I said, overseeing the proceedings. So there's the kind of throne that's up at the top. Nicely done. You know, there's no access to it, but it's a good spot to display Ewald. And then you've got this nice eagle style design here with the head, and you can actually change the angle of that a little bit depending on how you want that to end up looking. You just leave it out straight for now. And then you've got the wings that come out to the sides that are interesting. And as we zoom out and see the entire thing, it's pretty impressive to look at, I think. But when it comes down to the functionality, you've got some really interesting things going on here that could be good, but they're not as good as they could be. These can snap down. Both of the wings will snap down and hold there, and the part that you really play with is right here. You get two ramps. The idea is that both of you go with, it's a two-player thing, both go at the same time and try to hit this tower with the chi crystal on top of it. Has a little golden section on the top of it, and you try to hit that. And as long as one of you hits that, this is what happens. Proof, basically. It's an indication that you have successfully hit the little chi tower here, and it opens up the prize back here, which is supposed to be a chi crystal, a golden chi crystal. No golden chi orb here, a crystal, which is a little bit awkward, I think. But the thing is, it doesn't matter who hits it. So no matter what, as long as one player hits it, whether it's this side, it opens up, or it's this side, it opens up. So the way that you're supposed to play in order to get a winner is you're supposed to go enough times until you have one person hitting it more frequently than the other. You go to a certain number of hits or a certain number of misses. And if both of you hit it at the same time, you have to actually kind of see that. You have to watch carefully and see who actually hits it. So if both of you come really close and don't quite get right on, but one touches it, it's really hard to see because everything happens so fast. Really would have been nice if they gave you an indication by just opening up one wing to show who actually won a given round. You can do this equally because it's so simple in the actual action and what actually happens. You can play this single player just as easily as you can play it double player, because again, all you have to do is get one speed orb to hit this and you basically register a win. And you can set up however many wins that you want or however many round wins that you want in order to be a full tournament win. This does not chain very well with other Speed Orbs tournament obstacles. You can do simple obstacles coming up to it, just basically where you have to go through something. But if you set up something where you have to jump or you have to knock something over and then hit this ramp, it's going to become nearly impossible to do this unless you are just an absolute crazy expert player with a really well-tuned and well-balanced speedor. Well, that pretty much covers my thoughts in total about this set. The value is fine, I think, on price per part, considering that you get 3 minifigs and 2 speedors in there. I think the original price was $45, so maybe that was just a little bit on the high side, but really even that wasn't that bad. So if you can get it for $35 now, I think it's a good deal. I just wish that it did a better job of indicating a winner. You know, they have that whole mechanism in there. It just would have been nicer if there was more to the action of the thing. As it is, it's just basically a pair of ramps, and you know, you kind of could have gotten the entire action of the whole thing really by just having a pair of ramps and nothing else. So most of this just ends up being nice decoration. It's very nice decoration, but I feel like the play value is really limited here for how many parts are used to build this set. So that's it for my thoughts. Thank you very much for watching. Please share your thoughts about this set in the comment section. Everybody's honest feedback is always appreciated. Different people have different opinions of things, especially if you have this set or you've really looked into this set, looked at other reviews, looked at the product description a lot, and you know, you have some real thoughts about it based on actually looking into it or having it yourself. That would be really good information for other viewers to hear. Otherwise, I'm just going to move on to reviewing the next thing and building some more stuff. So I hope to have a chance to talk to you again soon, and I hope that you'll be back soon because I will have more videos soon as always, and you can follow the latest updates and see exactly when everything comes out and what I'm working on at jangbricks.com. Bye for now.